Hit out towards second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Waka a check at first, and he's back in standing. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. A little low, it's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now another 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the pitch. Hard hit at third. Segura has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting second.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strikes.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Mets go down quickly. Still no score. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Hey! Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
To short, hit hard. Oh, what a dive. The throw. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting 7,
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike one to start the at-bat. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. 0-2, here it comes. To short. Rosario's got it. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep last night twice.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dino, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play. Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
At the plate, Michael Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Aaron Nola.
First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
Strike taken up in the zone. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a Diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the man at first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive two-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Grounded to third. Davis has got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nimmo.
Pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
0-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Williams. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 1-0 delivery.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hit at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Third base.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, and he fouls this one off. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Zach Eflin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 56, Zach Eflin.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, Wilson.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball just inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Williams is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now here's the pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Right side. Kingery's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next to the net, the pitcher, Michael Waka.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the veteran right-hander Michael Waka will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
On the ground to the right side. Go on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets out in front 7-2. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
In the air to straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0.
2 balls.
Kingery, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two and 0. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. Count is 3-1.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher,
Zach Eflin steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The third baseman, number 2, Segura.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The left fielder, number 22.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCutchen comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 7-4. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there, and there's 1 down now. So his
Now
day
back.
fully over
Second
now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no play.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. He waits, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Seth Lugo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
67. Seth Lugo.
Ready to take his hacks again. Bryce Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. This one's down to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in, Reese Hoskins. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Still 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he popped him up.
Coming in is Nimmo.
He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Scott Kingery would be next. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Now to the plate, Scott Kingery, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Eflin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 5. So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You
Now
have to protect for the
first
fastball.
baseman.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away.
Oh,
You're really
Alonso.
at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harper looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
These days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Lays off 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 24.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 9-5. Jerry Familia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Mets, number 27, Jerry Familia.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gene Segura.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. There's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
At the ball.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Three and 0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Lined into right, a base hit.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two and 0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here's a look over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 6. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Michael.
Now the pitch.
Conforto.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. 2-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. J.D. Davis is on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bed next will be J.D. Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Whoa, that's down.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 2-1. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keith.
Adam Morgan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Philadelphia, number 46, Adam Morgan.
In now, Pete Alonso. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 10-6 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hard hit ball to second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The center fielder, number 5. Nick.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So
now
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery, and it's fouled away. A couple of walks for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting,
Davey Grion will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Davey.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 10-6. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Matt Adams.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
1 strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat
The
to the
center
zone in
fielder,
time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Brandon Nimmo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Conho.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets leave one as the lead holds at 10-6. Dylan Betances will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Leading off
from the stretch, here's the pitch.
The third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Segura.
This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Harper is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Mets 10 and the Phillies 7. Tommy Hunter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tommy Hunter.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hunter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Number 52.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Rene Rivera is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catching, number 44, Rene Rivera.
Eduardo Nunez is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Jed Lowry will also enter as he takes over at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Diaz is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Seth Lugo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aaron Nola allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.